System 6 Scorpion MPU and driver board. So MPU replaced the 3 ROM sockets, PROM sockets, the 6810 socket, the added NV RAM as well as socketed that. The 74LS02 had a little bit of alkaline corrosion on the legs, and so that's been pulled and then also abated and then resocketed. Resocketed the CPU, installed a filter input capacitor, replaced all of the 0.156 headers, as well as both male and female 40-pin interconnect. And then through the driver board, we've got all 0.156 headers that have been replaced. We added the 0 ohm jumpers here in the switch matrix, as well as replaced the filter capacitor there on the driver board. And so upon boot, you get high score to date and last game played. And here is the lamp matrix dancing. And then none of the coils are locked on. And go ahead and cycle through the test here. So first test is going to be displays. And lamp test. And moving over into solenoid test. So the 2 blue LEDs that pop up, those are the flipper enable relay that you can hear click on the driver board. And then all of the standard 16 solenoids and into the special solenoids here as well, which are also switch controlled. And last test here is going to be switch test. So we'll just move through the matrix diagonally, testing both rows and columns. And the last switch that reports here in Scorpion is switch 57. And so that is all of the test. And so again, I have NV RAM installed here on the board, so all of the memory will be retained from now on with no batteries ever needed. So thank you so much. I will go ahead and get the, let's see, we have the power supply and the soundboard as well. So I'll go ahead and get those recorded and then packaged up and sent back. All right, and type 1 soundboard. So this here, we replaced all of the 0.156 headers here on the board, so 4 in total. And then all of the capacitors, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Replaced the crystal, as well as the 2 sockets here. And the hum mod had already been done to the board at some point, which, I mean, these things, I don't know if you can ever really clear them of all of the hum. But these are all of the sound puts there, or sound inputs. And then the onboard sound test there, which will just keep going and going. But again, alright, and there's the soundboard. And lastly, the power supply here. So all of the capacitors have been replaced. So the high voltage capacitors here for the displays, the solenoid capacitor, as well as the 5-volt filter capacitor, have also upgraded the diodes here to the, I believe, 6 amp diodes. I'd have to check exactly, but anyways, we've got new 0.156 headers here on the board as well, and I've already got this thing plugged in, so get her powered up and test some voltages here. So first one's going to be negative 100, and then positive 100, so our display voltage, and then our 5 volts. Let's see. and our 12 volts. And we've got a string of 5 volts here. And I believe that's ground. Yep. Alright, so there we are. Everything is 100% ready to go. And I'll go ahead and get these packaged up and sent back to you. Thank you so much.